Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to make a setup using your brand new Apple iPhone Air and an Android phone to transport while we are making a setup data from that to this. That means if you are an Android phone user and you now like to change to the Apple fam, you can make this possible. Easy possible, of course. Okay, first step, we switch on the device. On the right side, there's a power button. Then we choose our language we are like to communicate with our phone. After this, we can go to the next step. We're setting now the language be completed, and after this, of course, we are completing or going step by step in this process. That means now we can make an appearance, medium, large, or default. Then we can make it quickly set up our phone. We can set up a phone or an iPad nearly if you have an Apple device, but we are comes from the Android world. So set up without. Now we have to enter into a Wi-Fi network. Switch on that. We're joining this Wi-Fi network. We will be get our phone activated, and after this we can continue to the next step. Maybe this takes a few minutes to activate it, and we can go make a software update, but we can let this perform later. Then we get an information about data and privacy. We are now get the age range. Are we a child, a teen, or an adult? Then we can make a Face ID. Face ID is much better than on the Android world to recognize a unique three-dimensional feature of our face to unlock automatically and use Apple Pay and something else. We set up this later because now the big thing is to transport this phone to that, of course. Now we have to create a passcode, or we use no code. Don't use a passcode. This is not good, okay? You should perform this not, but I will do this for demonstration. So transfer your apps and data from iCloud backup. This is Apple. From another iPhone, this is Apple. From a Mac or personal computer, this is Apple. And from an Android, this is an Android. This is Android. Oh yeah, let's go to from Android. Transfer from Android. Open the Move to iOS on our Android device to get started. We can download the app out of the Apple Move to iOS or out of the Play Store. So that is an Android device, and now we open the Move to iOS app. Here we are. Continue. Here we go. Continue. Here we go, terms and conditions, agree them. We allow the apps to learn person, okay. Now you see this verification mode, and of course we will need that, yeah? Okay, while we're using the app, now we connect it via cable, for example, or we connect it via Wi-Fi. Of course you can connect it via cable, but this is like a link cable, USB-C to USB-C, connected each other, just that. But now we are performing Wi-Fi. Now we see here the device iPhone Air. This is the iPhone Air. Good job. Connect via code. Yes, we have a code now. You can see the code. You enter the code over there, 051. And now we're connecting, we're pairing each other. Yeah, that it is cool, huh? We select now the items to transfer. On our Android device, we select the items we want to transfer to this phone from that. Messages, contacts, call history, events, Google account, and so on. Really cool feature. We can switch this, and then of course allow move it to access your contact, allow deny, so we can choose between all of that stuff. If we choose, for example, the contacts and 112 items, for example, the call history, allow this. 8 items, for example, we can transfer the messages or events, for example, allow this. 86 items, Google account you can transfer. That's a really cool thing. And then, okay, we are going now to transform that. Yeah, that was, of course, fast, yes, because I only transfer the call history, for example. And done, baby. And here, continue. really cool. Yeah? That was fast and easy. But of course, it was fast because I only used a small step. But but you saw it was a lot of more things we can perform. So now the next step is, of course, we have to sign in with an Apple account. An Apple account you can make. It is like your Android account or your Google account. That means the Google account is for the Android family and the Apple account is for the Apple family. So you can perform this like before you enter your email and phone number here. First, of course, you have to create an account and then we will be continue with this process. And then, of course, we can agree the terms of conditions and we are going to sign into our Apple account. If it is a brand new Apple account, this should not be so long thing. But this is the same thing what you perform on your, of course, Android phone. Okay? And then you are traveling in both worlds. You have on one side your Android account, and on the other side, the Android account is the same like the Google account. The Google account is like you can use for YouTube too, to watch my videos and subscribe me, for example. And this is the Apple side, and the Apple side is then for your new phone. Okay, so we can customize this and we update our phone automatically, of course. We make a location service, of course. We turn it on because we like to navigate with our phone or something else, like maps and so. We set up the mobile services. This is possible to set up this by scanning a QR code. So we scan the QR code for our eSIM, our embedded SIM. We enter it, the SMDP Plus address and the activation code, confirm the code, and then we are in mobile. But also we can use it set up later or set up never, because this phone works without an eSIM or without a SIM or without something, because we can use Wi-Fi. So screen time information. We get screen time information weekly. iPhone analytics, if you like, we can make this. We can go to dark mode or light mode as you like. What you prefer, you can perform. And we see here new ways to express yourself. This is all the Apple Intelligence. This is like on your Google phone, it's Gemini. I think it was Gemini on Gemini is in your world the AI, and at the Apple world it's Apple Intelligence, so it will used by Siri, for example. So camera control, you can program this camera control button over there to make different stuff like something torch or the camera thing, because this is a touch button. You have also this left action button you can program, and you can program this with a lot of stuff. What you prefer, what you like, of course, silent mode or something else. Then, of course, we have the information about emergency SOS. We press and hold both buttons over there to go into emergency call if you need it. And of course, we have more crash detection, and we are going to can make an emergency SOS via satellite if there is no broadcast. Really cool features about our Apple devices. And then we get started with our phone, and we are in the iOS 26 with the datas of your Android phone. With, for example, your datas we transported before to our phone. They were available directly here in that Apple device. But this only possible once while you perform a setup with that phone. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe me and give me a positive feedback, and I'll see you again on my channel. See you soon.